one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
Hey guys, this just came in this morning. I saw it and I wasn't able to get to it until now, but I wanted to give you this. From KTLA 5 News, Los Angeles, federal agents were involved in a shooting in Los Angeles County this morning, confirmed by authorities. A spokesperson for the LA County Sheriff's Department told KTLA 5 that officers with the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, go figure, were conducting, guess what, an immigration enforcement in the Willowbrook area when the shooting occurred. Now, per this spokesperson, the calls regarding the gunfire erupted came in at about 7:20. The calls, let me read that again. The calls regarding the gunfire erupting came in about 7:20 a.m. this morning. It was around that time that the federal officers began pursuing an individual, but the chase ended in a collision in the 2400 block of 126th Street, and that's when shots rang out. Now, no one was struck by the gunfire, said the spokesperson, but they were unable to confirm how many rounds were fired. They did verify, however, that no ambulance was called to the scene, and it was not immediately known if the individual's vehicle crashed into other vehicles or was struck by a Border Patrol vehicle or crashed into something, said the spokesperson from the department. Now, sheriff's deputies are not involved in the shooting, but sheriff's deputies were on scene maintaining a perimeter to keep the public away from the scene. Boy, there come the protesters. Video from the scene posted to the Citizen app shows authorities had blocked off part of 126th Street for the investigation. Several unmarked SUVs, similar to the ones used by federal agents during immigration operations, were seen on the street. Sky 5 was overhead and captured authorities investigating a BMW coupe that had sustained front-end damage. The car's connection to the incident, if any, was not immediately clear. The California Highway Patrol, or CHP, is handling the probe into the crash, and the Border Patrol officials, Customs Border Patrol officials, are investigating the shooting, said the LA Sheriff's Department. So there's not a whole lot of information right now being given because everything's coming in. But basically, Border Patrol was doing some type of immigration enforcement. Somebody took off. You have a pursuit, a crash, and then shots rang out. People are getting tired of it. People are like, you know what? Now, if you're an unlawful, or what we call an undocumented alien or immigrant, I get it. There's a process you have to follow, you know. And I understand, as I understand, because I work with some people who are familiar with the process. It's a long, drawn out process, and it costs a little money. I get all that. But, you know, you see some of these immigrants that have been here for 25, I've been here for 25 years. I work, and they're trying to deport me. In 25 years, you couldn't have even started the process. And then they have full-time jobs, 40-hour a week. Like, you have a salary. I get they have bills and stuff. There's just a whole lot of intertwined connectors in this, or spokes, we should say, in this immigration wheel. It's just, there's so much to this. The bottom line is you gotta do what's right. You gotta do what's right. But what ticks me off about the Customs Border Patrol and ICE is when they detain these U.S. citizens, like American citizens, and they say, you got to prove you live here. Show me your residency. I want to see it. Well, that's similar to 1939 in Berlin. Show me your papers or you go on the train with the dog. You know, I'm sorry, but that's exactly, because when you're an American citizen, you do have a Fourth Amendment right to be secure in your person and property. That means immigration officers don't come up to you and go, show me your papers. You know, like, no, I'm a U.S. citizen. Get away from me. And I understand anybody can say it, but hey, some of these people are U.S. citizens and they're being questioned like that. This is still the United States of America, right? Like we haven't entered some, I don't know, I want to say fascist country like East Germany. Have we?